So now let's move to the front end. So I have already created a new React app using Vite. So all you need to do is to run the command, choose project name. So I have chosen front end, select framework. So select React, select variant. So select JavaScript. And here choose no and install and start. And you will start your server, and here we have our application. Okay, so I have also moved the backend to a new folder. So the new folder now is backend, and we have also the front end. So let's clean our front end from the files that we don't need for now. So we don't need app.css, and what else we have here? So here we have the app components. Let's remove also the contents of this index.css. If we need CSS, we will add it later. And here what we have, so this is the main.js, and here we have the app. Let's change also what we have here. So we'll add the React router so we can display the routes. So no need to add the content here inside our app. So let's remove also this div and change everything to only app and save for now. So what we need now to do, we need to add some packages that we need. So we need first React Toastify to display the toast notifications, and we need also the router or React router so we can add our routes, and we need also, so let's use Bootstrap for styling, and we need also the Bootstrap icons for the icons. Okay, so let's start installing our packages, and we need also Axios so we can send the requests to our backend. So let's create a new terminal. So here we have React Toastify, but before we do that, so we need to move to the front end first. So now we can paste our command, and we need also Axios, and what else we need? The React router, and what else we need? Bootstrap. And what else? We need the Bootstrap icons, and that's all. So if we need anything else, we will install it later. So hit enter, and let's wait until it's done, and we move to the next. So now everything is added successfully. Let's move to our main.jsx. So let's first import. So we need Bootstrap, so let's import Bootstrap from dist slash css slash bootstrap.min.css. So save, let's take a look if we refresh the page here. So the font has changed, which means that we have added Bootstrap. So next we need Bootstrap icons, and the Bootstrap icons is inside the fonts folder. And I think we have, let's go to node modules. So here we have our packages, so Bootstrap icons, font, and here we have Bootstrap icons.min.css. Okay, so now we can use Bootstrap icons .min.css. Okay, and now we have imported Bootstrap. Next, what we need to do is Bootstrap icons. So next, what we need to do, let's close now these files, we don't need them. Let's also import and use React Toastify. So we need to import the toast container. So let's paste it here, and we don't need the toast, we need only the toast container, and here now we can use it after the app component, and that's all. So let's change here from strict mode to div with a class, and let's give it container. And I think this comma we don't need it, and here we don't need strict. Okay, so save, and now we are done. So let's add some components. So here inside our src, let's add the folder components, and inside let's add tasks, and inside tasks let's add task list or tasks list .jsx, and let's add structure and organized code. Save, let's add another one, task list item .jsx, and same thing, and that's all for now. We need inside src, let's add pages, and here we have home.jsx, and let's add also the home component. Okay, so now what we need, let's do something also here inside tasks or the components, or inside tasks let's add also another component. Let's call it add task.jsx. So here we will have the form, so we can add a new task, and we need another one for updating. So update task, or let's call it edit task.jsx. So it's same thing, and here we have our components. So let's close them. So now we don't need them. So let's do something. Let's first add the routes here inside our app.jsx, and later we will see, or we will add content inside our or we will get the tasks and add contents inside our tasks component. So for now, let's use the browser router, and inside the browser router, so we need the routes. So here let's change it to route, or routes, not routes, and now we can use only one route. So let's use only self-closing components and use the route. So let's remove this comma from here. So the first route will take us to the path, which is the home page, and here we have the elements, and elements in our case will be the components, and the components that we will use is the home. So let's use the home components. Okay, and we need to close the home component. So next, what we have, we need two other routes, one for task create, or for creating a task, and let's use the add task, so it's not imported. And next one will be to edit a task, so we edit a task and we provide, or let's add here task slash edit, and we provide task ID, and here we use the edit task. So it's not imported. Okay, let's import them. So we need the add task, and add task is inside the components, or let's do something. Let's remove what we have here. So components, tasks, add task, and same thing for the edits. Just we need to change it from add to edit. And we need also to import, so import browser router. What else? We need routes. What else? We need route from React router. Okay, so that's all. So for now, so we have added the route. So let's save and see what we have. So if we move to so here we need to have now home. So now we have home. Let's move to task create. We have task create. Let's add edit slash and one, and we have edit. Okay. So before we create and edit, let's first display our tasks inside our task list component. So here inside our home page, we can use or import and use task list components. And inside our task list, we'll call our backend and get the tasks and display them here, okay?